If I don't record, the entire class don't get anything. Okay. So shape first, this one until 2 to 35. Okay. Add the peddler. Okay. So a combination circuit has 3 binary inputs. So we have H, S, and I, and 3 binary output X, Y, Z. Means okay. Let's say, okay, you can continue paste your answer. While I'm trying to understand. Because first step of the circuit is actually to conceptualize, to try to conceptualize. So a combinational circuit has 3 binary inputs. So first, so imagine a box that we didn't know yet, but we know there is a 3 binary input. Okay, binary means either 0 or 1. So 1 is H, and then we have S, and then we have I. Okay, and then 3 binary outputs. So we have X, Y, and Z. Okay, this one. Each input represents an item that a person may order at a fast food. So now this is a situation at a fast food. Okay, H stand for hot dog, $3. S stand for soda, and I stand for ice cream. Each input can only be either 1 or 0. Means it can be whether the person, a customer, want to order hot dog or not. If they want to order hot dog, it will be 1. If they don't want hot dog, it will be 0. Okay. So each input can only be 1 or 0, which means that a customer can order each item only once. Okay, none or none at all. Okay, each item with means they can order hot dog, soda, ice cream, but it can be 0 or 1 for each. Okay, the output XYZ represent a 3-bit encoding XYZ. Okay, remember here you see they show you the bit of 2. Okay, the problem is I told you guys already, if you don't write the proper base, for example, the question is asking BCD, but you write 2. 2 is not BCD. I think now you know, because I pinpoint the mistake you made in test 2, in test 1. If the question asks you BCD, this is not BCD. This is wrong. And BCD should have maximum. For example, if we have 319, somebody asked me before the exam. Somebody asked me during the exam. I mean before the test. Means like today is the test. Yesterday you guys asked me because you have a session with me for exercise. If 3, it should be at least it should have 4-bit because this is binary coded decimal. This one as well. If you listen to the class, you will not make mistake because I repeat again 1 day before the class. 1 day before the test. If you really in my class, I don't know you in my class or you listen on during my class. I'm not sure. Okay, that is depends on you. Okay, so you see 319. So this is BCD. So it should be 4 bits. You shouldn't check calculator. You press 319. Okay, for 31910, and then you press calculator and you get answer directly. No, it's wrong because this one is if you do like this in calculator, you will get the answer for base 2, not BCD. BCD is this. Means you have 4 answer, then BCD. Okay. When? Okay. So where was I? Sorry, there is disturbance just now. Okay. So now this question is quite direct. Okay, so means like this, the group assignment depends. I depends on the group leader, depends on the group member. What I want to see is how you simulate in the quarters prime. Okay, you should learn to use quarters prime at your own convenience. Okay, I'm the same as other lecture. We're not going to teach. We want you to explore using quarters prime yourself, and that's why this is a group work, and that's why it is a 10%. So it is big. The task is actually quite simple actually. Okay, you just need to do. Hello, ada dalam box tu. Okay. Okay. Show the truth table for this combinational circuit. Determine the minimum expression for X, Y, Z in a sum of products, S of P. Draw an implementation of the minimum expression. Okay. So this is a sample for your group assignment. Okay, sample, but don't copy because I will know. Okay. So okay. Show the truth table for this combinational circuit. So what you can do is that you have H, S, I, then you have multiple. For example, first is 0, 0, 0 until 1, 1, 1. Okay, and so on. Determine the minimum expression. So if I ask for minimum, what does it mean? Is it min term or max term? You can respond in the chat. Is it min term or max term? When I ask, it is for you and not for me. Okay, I'm a lecturer already. I want to test you whether you know or not. Okay, for me, I don't. For me, I know already, but it's for you. Okay, so it is a min term, means it is a min term M, and then it's a SOP, and then draw an implementation of minimum expression using only NAND gate. So what you can do is that you do a table, you do a truth table first, and then depends you want to use KMap or whatever. Okay, so let's go for the answer. Where's the pattern? Is this the pattern? Where's the pattern? Oh, okay. Okay, your answer. Why some didn't share your answer? Rak, Abdallah, and the rest, where is your answer? Number one, maybe you have internet problem. Is I mean, maybe your internet is a bit slow. So how should I put this? This is here. Okay. And then after that, you will mark your own answer. I will show you the schematic, but the schematic can be wrong. Again, schematic can be wrong. Do not depend on schematic. That is also one of the reason we don't share schematic. Don't rely on schematic. Okay, because I myself which maybe will not agree with the schematic. Okay, number one. Where is the rest? The answer. Okay, I wait for you to show your answer. Okay, so this is the answer. Okay, if it's wrong, let me know. If it's wrong, let me know. Okay, so I shared the answer for the truth table first. Okay, and during this class, I will not discuss everything because it will not have time because we need to discuss another exercise which is exercise topic 8. Okay, but if you have question, please ask because if you don't ask, how can I know? Okay, because I'm not a magician. Okay. So if you don't know, please ask. Okay. Or maybe we can you can stay a bit. Maybe after class you can stay ask me. Okay. Because during the class we don't have enough time. So correct your own truth table. Okay. Hopefully you do first. Of course, this is only Allah and you know. You do first or not. Okay. I'm not going to like check you do or not. Okay. So this is the truth table. Can you check your own truth table? I give around 1 minute. Okay. Check truth table first before I proceed to the next answer. Okay. So this is the truth table that you need to construct. A bit difficult. I'm trying to see at the same time. I'm trying to see the question. The question is where? The question is here. Okay. So mark your own. I give like around 1 minute before I go to the next one. The next one is asking about determine the minimum expression. Minimum. So, okay. So, in order to do the minimum, what technique we should use? Can you guys answer me at Padlet? If you want to do minimum or maximum, what technique we can use? Okay. 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 So, if minimum, okay, if we're asking for S or P, you look what? 1 or 0? If 1, okay, correct. But if we ask for capital M, if we say makes term 0, okay, correct. Good, eh? Okay. So finish with this. Okay, then I share to you guys the answer for the I will check your sorry. I will check the Padlet later because I want you to mark your own first. Then I will go one by one because it's important for me to check one by one to see you make mistake or not during for the answering. Because if you make mistake in terms of answering, maybe your final answer is correct, but your working step is wrong. Okay, that's why I'm here to check. Okay, so marks for this one for the XYZ. This one is for the mean term. Okay, I will not show you the K-map, but please this one and let me know if it's not the same if your answer. Okay, because it's a possible that schematic is wrong. Okay. Yeah, no. Okay, so I give you 1 hour, not 1 hour, 1 minute. Okay. Then the next question is asking about what? The next question is asking is difficult to okay. I wish that we have physical class. It's better. Do you think it's better to have physical class? It's difficult to share the screen and then to I myself have limited screen and then I need I think hopefully in face to face. It's difficult to teach student. I think student also is difficult to understand the lecturer. Yeah, next semester inshallah. Okay. So now, okay, now I share to you answer for 3. Draw implementation of the minimum expression using only NAND gate. Okay, the question mentioned here using only NAND gate. Okay, first you need to know that you need to do minimum, means you need to look 1. Second, it mentioned only NAND gate. Okay, you should means that you should only use NAND gate. Third, you need to see whether they limit you. For example, they say only using 5 NAND gate. So you should only use 5. But this question is good. I know it's good. It's generous. It doesn't mention need to use how many NAND gate. Means you can use as many as you want. Okay. So this doesn't limit, but you need to see this kind of tree, conditional, at least 3. Is it minimum? Is it maximum? And then is it shorthand, mean term? I don't know. You guys know shorthand, mean term, shorthand, max term. You guys know not? Shorthand, mean term, max term. Do you guys know not? I think this is asked in my quiz. Shorthand, mean term, max term. Shorthand. Shorthand. Because I purposely use this one because in exam they can ask you this term. Okay. A mean term is not as me. Okay. I need to find the word so that you can see where is the shorthand. Here. Shorthand notation for mean term. If there are two variables x and y, then both of them will appear in the product when forming mean term. Okay, means shorthand means all the variable must present. Okay, for example, find the shorthand notation for the mean term xy. Write the term consisting of all the variable xy. Replace all complement variable with 0. Okay, so it's like this. Okay, so shorthand doesn't mean like no, it doesn't have special meaning lah. Okay, just as what you understand, but maybe you just know. Okay, there's a term called shorthand. Okay, and shorthand makes term. I think you guys can. Copy. I put in the WebEx chat. Where's the WebEx chat? Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to share to you the answer for where's the Padlet. Now the Padlet is gone. Okay, Padlet. Okay. Okay, now I'm sharing to you the answer, the name gets circled. Hopefully you get the answer correct. If the schematic is not the same with you, let me know. Okay. Wait. Okay, so this is the answer. I give you around 2 minutes. Correct your own figure. Hopefully you try yourself first, because this is on the way to learn. You try yourself first. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, I give 2 minutes. So make sure it is only consists of NAND gate. For example, if you see H, I, and H, what is this? For the X, X is what? You see, even I want to see the question, I become struggle, I need to see the other screen. Difficult. What more I want to write to demonstrate to you is even more difficult because only 2 screen. Okay. So X is actually what is X? Oh, I'll put X. Okay. Determine the minimum X. Oh, okay. It's mentioned the output XYZ represent. Okay, it mentioned 3-bit encoding XYZ2 of the total cost of the order. For example, HSI, which evaluate to $3, the output should be okay. Oh, okay. This question not that difficult, I think. Okay, not that difficult. It's just that maybe not difficult. It's just that it's lengthy. Lengthy. Okay. So what you guys should do later on for the assignment, quarters 2, you need to even to simulate, and then you need to provide the timing diagram. Okay. Okay. So I think it's you try to imagine things, problems around you. Okay. So did not get the same? Did not get the same for which one? X, Y, or Z? Which one is not the same? X, Y, or Z? All. Huh? All. All. Is it Muhammad only? How about the rest? How about the rest? Akila?
I got almost tak adalah sama, but I started from HSI. So macam I letak bubble lah yang mana ada H bar, I letak bubble before NAND gate tu. So saya sekalikan semua.
So you get almost the same lah.
Almost lah.
Okay, how about the rest other than Akila? Actually, when we inverse, you just put bubble lah. Okay. Because this one, for example, okay, for example, I didn't read the question. I mean, I didn't solve the question, but I just want to say to you, okay, for example, if it is initially, you want to say it is a invert, so you can actually represent this with a NAND gate. Okay, yang ni kot Akilah cuba tadi kan. This one. So, am I correct, Akilah, like this? I mean, you this one, if any invert,
Doctor,
you represent with this one. Huh?
can we get like 2 correct answers? Or should it be the same?
Sorry?
Like, can we get 2 different answers and both are correct? Or we are limited to
There
this
is
answer?
okay. So this is about design. Okay, for example, okay, like I told you, you can use as many logic gate as you want. This question doesn't restrict. Means maybe your answer, for example, Akila answer like this, complicated like this, but still correct. But maybe your answer, for example, maybe your answer only use 2 gates, but still correct, because we don't limit the number of the gate used. Okay, as long as your solution actually obeys the K-map and obeys whatever input, whatever output based on the input. Understand me? Means that this question can have more than one answer actually. Depends on how you approach the answer, but you must make sure when you do the K-map, okay, when you do the K-map, looping is correct. And also before the K-map, make sure truth table is correct. Because if these two is not correct, and of course, this one is of course become not correct. Okay. How about the rest? Did you get the same answer? This question is flexible. The answer means Muhammad, you can because you can post this screen later on, right? Because this is recording. You can test later on. Okay, you can test with your own. Okay. How about the rest? Do you guys get the same? How about the rest? Other than Muhammad and Akila. How about the rest? I didn't look yet at your pattern. Almost the same. Okay. How about the rest? Almost. Okay, almost. So it's okay almost because it is flexible. Okay, this question. Okay. So my job is not to see whether you get this exactly, because this is open question actually. They didn't limit the get. Okay. So As long as you try. Okay, now we go to the, okay, we finish. Now I try to check. Now what I'm checking here is I'm not checking your answer. I'm checking how you answering. Okay, I'm not checking your answer. I'm checking how you answering. Just for X is same, the other is not same. Just for X is not the same, other is same. Just for X is same, others not same. Just for X is the same. Okay, you can see this, right, Abe? You try this at home, you try this, and not necessary your answer must be the same, because the answer doesn't limit how many logic gate. But you need to check when, okay, Abe, you need to check in the truth table. The truth table must be correct. And also when you do looping, must be correct. Then the circuit, of course, the circuit of will follow this one. Okay, make sure these two correct first. Okay, if not the same but still get the same output, is okay. But the problem is not the same, and even the didn't agree with these two, means it's wrong. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I actually checking your answer, your answering. Okay, I'm checking how you answer, not checking your answer, because it's impossible for me to see actually. Otherwise, we will end up one question until 1 hour, 2 hours not finish. Okay. Inshallah, next semester you will have face to face. What subject you have next semester? Signal, right? Maybe you will take with me. Signal. I'm not sure you take with me or not, but if you take signal, I will teach signal next semester. Maybe, most probably. Okay. So, okay, let me check for El Muatta first. Okay, so you see there is possibility of three outputs, three inputs. So first, like this. Okay, correct. So means 2 to the power of what happened? Okay. So for a motor means this one is 2 to the power of 3, correct? Means you have 8 possible inputs, and after that you will have 8 possible outputs. Okay. And then the way he do is correct. Okay. For example, the question is asking for min term. The question is asking for min term. You can even put 1 here. You don't need to put 0. Okay. For me, it's okay. For me, it's okay. But I worry. Okay, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. I worry if there's some lecturer want it to be full. You understand my point? This is correct, but I worry some lecturer would want it to be complete. Okay, because you just put 1 is still correct actually. Okay, so but what Mota made wrong is that he didn't put 0, 1 here. You see this? Okay, Mota, make sure this one already can cut some marks there. And then looping is correct, like here. And this one, you can recycle. And this one is nothing we can do, it's only 1. Okay. And this one is wrong. I don't know why is this? Is this, what is this? I think it's or with non-kena. I think like this. Okay, this one is equivalent to this. Okay. So it's okay, but it's possible. Try. It's not wrong. Again, it's not wrong. If possible, change it to NAND gate. Like final solution, it want it to be NAND gate. But this one is not wrong. This one is equivalent. Equivalent also for me is okay. Okay. Because this one is actually this one. Okay. But again, like I told you, how other lecturers see it. Okay. Okay. No Shakira. Mana No Shakira punya truth table? Okay. I don't know where is truth table. I cannot check the truth table. Okay, because it's not there. Okay. Shakira betul Shakira, do you get the same answer as do you get the same answer as the schematic? You just answer at the WebEx chat. You get the same answer? You get the same answer, Shakira? Almost, huh? Almost. Okay, then mana yang salah? Which one that you make mistake?
Yang dekat belakang sekali tu doktor buat nan tapi saya buat or.
Kat mana ni
Betul.
Oh, this one, okay, like I told you, equivalent kan?
Equivalent.
This one is equivalent. For me, is correct. Okay?
Okay.
For me, is correct, but the problem, like I told you, lecturer. Okay, lecturer is also human. Okay?
Okay.
So, if possible, put name completely lah. But for me, is if I'm one marking the student paper, it's not wrong because this is equivalent. Okay? We use the symbol equivalent like this. Okay?
Okay, doktor. Thank
Okay.
you.
So this one should be correct. This one also should be correct. Okay. Okay. Else. Close. Macam mana sini buat ni? Oh. Okay. And then Diana. Diana dapat. Do you get the same, Diana? Diana? Diana, where are you? Oh, almost juga. Almost. Apa yang salah? This one. Is it? Not wrong.
Yang dekat hujung tu.
Oh, not wrong. It's not wrong. It's correct. Okay.
Okay, doktor.
Kibar. Najwa. Okay. I can see her hand lah. Najwa. Okay. Najwa, do you get the same answer? But where is the true table? Najwa dapat tak?
Dapat. Tapi ada yang belakang tu saya buat bukan nan.
Oh, yang ni ke?
Ya.
Kenapa ada dua bubble ni? Why there is two the bubble? Is it two bubble here?
Itu jalan kerja doktor. Saya tunjuk jalan macam mana dapat bubble tu.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, okay, thank you. And then, because we don't have much time, okay, next we try to see what question. Actually, you guys can stay back after class. Just that when people leave, you can stay. Normally, like 30 minutes, I'm still here if you want to ask something. Okay. Because it's the only, because you see the limited session and then online difficult. If it's face to face, you can just come to my table. I just something and you get the idea. Okay. This one comparator. The comparator form in the video. Okay, I will not go through this. Let me. Okay, I show you the answer only. Okay, because we need to go to the next one. Okay, this one is comparator. Comparator is actually it will compare whether it is the same, whether it's less, or whether it is more. Okay, so I share to you the answer first. Okay, because we will go direct to the next one. Wait. The first question is asking what? The comparator design the logic circuit. Okay. Design. So I design. Mana design? The schematic is not complete. Doesn't have design. But you can check this first. Okay. You can check your answer for K-map. Okay. Because if the K-map is correct, then it should be almost agree with your logic design. Okay. I maximize this. You check your own K-map because K-map is one of the steps, right? I don't have the logic design. You check this one first. Okay. I give around 5 minutes for you to mark your own things. Okay. I give around 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. Because if you get the same K-map, most probably you get the logic circuits. Okay. You see how difficult it is. It's already 1 hour. Already 3, 4, 3, 5. Long answer. Yeah. So I give you okay, you mark first. Hopefully you get the same K-map. Is it clear? Wait, I'm trying to maximize again. Oh, difficult. Okay. Okay. Okay, so do you guys get the same K-map for the comparator? Do you guys get the same K-map? Anyone? Maybe a few of you answer me because I don't know. Is it correct, this K-map? Is this correct? I mean, do you guys get almost the same? Yes, for Muhammad, Alhamdulillah, Joey also, Rab also. Okay. Looks a bit not complicated because too many, right? Too many. So that's why okay. But if you get the same, it's good. Alhamdulillah. Okay. So most probably your logic circuits will be correct lah. Make sure you do. Make sure the truth table correct. Make sure the K-map correct, and make sure the looping correct. Then the rest I think should be no problem lah. Okay. And then now we go to the topic 8. Okay, which one is the difficult one? Because you only have like, okay, which one you want to discuss? Can you guys pick two? Which one? Only two questions. Which one you want to see? Can you put in the Webex chat? Which one? Which question you want to see? Oh, 3, 4. Okay, we see 3, 4. Okay, so first, okay, first, you paste your answer first. You paste your answer first, then and then all the while I will explain. Okay, you can change at the Padlet. Okay. While I'm talking, you can pasting the answer. Okay. So question number 3, given the BCD. Okay, first. Okay, like what I told you. Okay, BCD. So it means here is BCD, binary coded decimal. It's not binary. It's not the same. It's binary coded decimal. Means you have only symbol 0 until 9. Mean you didn't use 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You didn't use. So for the binary coded decimal, you have, okay, what is happening? Okay. Okay. So the binary coded decimal, so there will be 4 digit because we need until 4 digit, 4 symbol to represent 9. So you will have 0, 0, 0, 0 until what? Until the bit that is equivalent to 9. Okay. However, you're not going to use the bit that represent 10 until 15 because this one is binary coded decimal. Decimal only have 9 symbol. Okay. So some of you unfortunately make mistake during the test. You mistaken, not mistaken, I don't know what you think actually. Because it's already explained before the test, 1 day before. Means I already explained, but I explain again before the test. So it's a binary coded decimal. It's not the same as binary. Okay. Then to 7 segment. Wait. Okay. Then 7 segment decoder truth table. So it's using decoder truth table. So actually, this is the one that actually very much common. If you have a digital watch, the conventional one. So you have one like something like this, right? Okay. So you have how many? You have how many actually output? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's why you only have 7 here. Display. Okay, display. So it's a display. You can display using LED whatsoever. Okay, and then you have BCD code. For example, if the decimal value is 0, then the BCD code is 000. Then the one that will make a light, the one that will oh, this one is decoder, right? Okay, so you can see this is 1. Okay, means this one will be like turn off, and this one will be light on. Okay, this one will be like on, so 0. It's okay, we look the schematic answer later. Okay, and then you have, and then they want to show number 1. To show number 1. So to show number 1, the rest is there is only 2 with 0. Okay, there is only 2 with the 0. So you have okay. So you have this one. Okay, and then the other is not light up. It's not light up means off. Okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, this one is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. Something like that. And auntie here. Auntie is showing the 9s. Okay. So, okay, you can paste your answer. Where is the answer? Where is the pen? Okay, you can paste your answer. Reload this. And then where is the schematic? This is quite simple. Not the, I mean, you need to understand encoder first, and decoder is opposite of encoder, something like that lah. Okay. Question number 3. Okay, you need to understand first the decoder. So okay. So what is encoder? Encoder is okay. Now I want to ask you guys. I want to ask you guys. Please respond to me. In the Webex chat because this is important. Sometimes concept. Encode. Do not look at Google. Do not look at module. You need to answer directly. Okay. Because in exam it's like that. Okay. You cannot open book even. Okay. Now encoder is how to say? Wait. I'm trying to find the word. Okay. Encoder is less to many or many to less? Which one? Encoder, okay. Is it many to less or less to many? If this is input, this is output. Okay, encoder is less to many or many to less? Encoder. Okay. So it's many to less. Mean you should have, for example, if you have 8, if you have 8, imagine 8 lah. This one 8. So what is your output? How many? How many is your output? If you have 8 input, how many is your output? Oh, Osama, how can you get 2? How can you get 2? Because it's 8. So it's 2 to the power of 3. Sorry, say 2 to the power of 3 means 3 output. Okay. How about the decoder? How about decoder? Decoder is many to less or less to many? I want to check our module. Did they do this? The module. What page is this? How about decoder? Is it less to many or many to less? Decoder. Okay, decoder is less to many. Okay, wait. I'm trying to check if the module teach you enough. Wait. Decoder, but did they teach encoder? Oh, they teach encoder. Okay, encoder mainly to this. Okay, they show here. Okay. So there is encoder and decoder attached. Decoder is 109. Okay, of the modules, and then encoder is 112. Okay. So you finish with that. Okay, now we want to see the next is actually you need to know this first. Okay, you need to understand decoder and encoder first, and after that, derive the minimum Boolean expression for output A. So if minimum, so what you should do? I'm asking you now, brainstorm. If minimum, what should do? If they ask minimum, what you should do actually when they ask you minimum Boolean expression? What you should do? Can you respond at Webesh? If they ask minimum Boolean expression, what should you do? Okay. And then, okay, good. Thank you very much. And then because this is BCD, means is there any don't care? Because this is BCD means your KMAP will have don't care condition or not? Yes. Your KMAP should have don't care condition because we don't use what number we don't use? What number we don't use? In don't care condition occur at what number? Yes, correct. It's 10 until 15. So means okay. Okay, when you do the looping, can you loop don't care or not? Together with 1 or 0. Can you loop or not this don't care? Can, okay. Okay, so can. So means basically your understanding is correct lah. Okay, I mean the important thing is to see the student whether they understand or not, because if they don't understand if they don't understand means the whole question is like burn already, because I want to see your understanding first. Now you understand, at least you understand, but if you don't understand, there is problem because if you don't understand, how can you proceed? Okay, now at least you know BCD means we only have 9 symbol, and sorry, only 10 symbol, which is 0 until 9. But the rest is don't care, 10 until 15, because binary coded decimal only use 9 symbols. Okay. And then because this is a minimum, mean we need to loop 1. And because this is 1, it is a SOP. So it is a mean term. Okay. So mark your own answer. I give you, wait, I'm sharing you the answer. The answer can be correct or not correct. Let me know if the schematic correct or not. So I give you around 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Try to check your own answer. Okay, 3 minutes. Check everything. The table should be correct. The what is that? The logic design should be correct, and the K-map should be correct, and the rest should be correct. So, okay. Okay. And then can you respond to me? Do you guys get the same? Almost the same? This one not almost, this one must be the same because it's not this. This one is different from the previous question. The previous question didn't specify how many and then get should be used. So you can have many good answer. But this one is different. You should get the same answer. Okay. Do you guys get the same answer? I give another 2 minutes is for you to correct. You be honest with yourself. If you don't do it, you try first, then you check the recording session after. Because I will share the recorder, right? Am I still recording? Yes. You can check after, but you don't copy without even trying because it will not help your understanding. Okay. Those that have done it, do you guys get the same answer? Get the same answer or not? If not, if majority not get the same answer, means maybe the problem with schematic. Do you guys get the same answer? Yes, for the K-map, Nadira. Kenapa K-map yang lain salah ke? Nadira, why you say only for K-map? So means something wrong somewhere other than the K-map? Nadira Akila, you say only for the K-map is correct. Diagram tu saya tak faham. Which diagram? This one ke? Oh, yang tak faham macam mana. This one actually you need to label which one is A, B, C lah. Okay, this is your output A, B, C, D, E, whatever. And this one you need to label where is the A, B, C located. Okay, faham tak? Where is the ABC located? Actually, I already give you the answer just now when I explaining before I share the schematic. Faham ke? Nadira. Okay. So this is ABCD. This one is A anti G. Okay. And actually, I already show you the answer even before I open the schematic lah. because this is common, A, B, C, D, E, F. But you need to show the connection is correct. You need to make sure whether it is A, B, C, D here or A, B, C, D down. It's different. Wait. Wait, I want to see the decoder. What page just now? 112, I think. Wait, 11 page the decoder. Okay. Look at page 115. Can you someone Joey, for example, can you share page 115? 115. At the Telegram, because some of the trend didn't have 115. Okay. Share page 115 because I will discuss 115 here. Okay. Sorry, 114 and 115. Okay. This is the problem. If we have face-to-face class, it will be easier for me to share 114 and 115. Okay. So page 114 and 115. Joey, do you share page 114? Okay.
Yeah, the time is restricted me to share. Wait,
It's okay. Restricted. Is there anything? Wait, I check. Maybe some setting.
yeah, it shows the slow mode.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't know this is the setting. Okay, so now look at page 114, okay, at the Telegram group. Okay, so you need to make sure when they ask about decoder or even encoder, okay, but so far the module only touches on decoder. Okay, never mind. So when you see the decoder, you need to make sure whether this one is common anode or common cathode. Okay, different. Okay, you need to see whether first it is a common anode or common cathode, which is here. Okay, you need to see this one. Okay, so read this one. Okay, and then because the common anode and common cathode, for example, common anode, all of the anode will be common to the VCC. If the common cathode, all of the cathode connection will be grounded. Okay, this is important because sometimes if we ask you to design a circuit, let's say we say common anode, then you don't know what does it mean by common anode. Common anode is actually connected to the VCC. Okay, so and then you can read this one on your own, and then 115. Okay, and then 115 is actually the circuits, the circuits for what did they mention the name? This one 74 times 447 TTL. Okay, 74 times 47 TTL. Okay, so shown in figure 8.24. So this is it. So you have A, B, C, D. Okay, how can I maximize this? Okay, never mind. You maximize yourself. Okay, you see there is a small number here. Okay, there is a small number here, and there is also a small number here. You see the small number here mentioned 7, 1, 2, 6, and then 4, 14, 15, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 3, 5. And this is actually, you guys understand, this is actually the leg of the chip. Do you guys understand or not what I'm saying? This is actually the leg of the chip. I'm not sure you guys understand or not. You guys understand what I'm saying? If not understand, tell me. This is the leg of the chip. For example, if you have the chip, and then you have this one is to show the starting of the counting. Okay. And then you have the pin. You have pin. For example, this one is until 14. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 leg, and then you have another leg here. 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. So it's 1 here until 14. So the counting is from here to here. Okay. Then you can see the leg 1 is actually connected to B. Leg 2 connected to C, and so on. Okay. Please understand. I hope this will not be confusing. Okay. Please take your time, understand. And then you have the LT, and then you have they call it here is RBI. LT at page 114, it mentioned as the length test. Okay. Turn all segment when pulled low. Okay. So if all segment is low, the length test will be okay. So if the LT is low, okay, this one is like active low lah, active low. So if it's if we put 0 here, all of the segment, all means not one left, means all will be turned on. If this is, we put 0, okay. And then it mentioned here is RBI. RBI where? Okay, which paragraph? Okay, here, page 114, paragraph number 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 4, the RBO and RBI pins are useful when multiple decoders are linked to form multi-digit display. So this is RBO, RBI is we're going to use it if we have multiple digit. For example, if we want to show time, if we want to show time, this one is not enough because this is one number. We need at least how many? We need how many? Ayo. How many? How many we need? Set of 7 segment. No one responding. I'm not sure you guys understand what I'm saying. What is the how many we need? Okay. So we need 4. Okay, to show the time. So in this case, the RBO and RBI is needed because we're going to cascade them. Okay, means we need another. We're going to connect them like this. Okay, for example. So this will be connected. Okay. Okay. Whether I'm trying to see what is important. Okay. Next is here, for example, here figure 8.23 common NS 7 segment display codes. Okay. So if the first digit, okay, is 0, okay. So what is the common NS? Common NS is that it connect to the NS. And so on. Okay. So we will have a 7 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. This is common NS. Okay. So if we want, if we okay, if you want to display logic 0, okay, if you want to display not logic 0, number 0, means this one will light up, this one will light up, this one will on, 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 this one will be off. Okay, this one will be off. So how you turn it off? Okay, how you turn it off? For example, for the common NS, if you put 1, if you put 0, 0 here, the G will be 1. Okay, means it will not be light up. Okay, and then for example, if you want to have light up, is that you see the G, the G. Okay, here is VCC, here is the VCC. Sorry, I don't know why. Okay, this is VCC. Let's say imagine in order to get 0, G cannot turn on. So the G need to be connected to the VCC. Okay, this one is initial or the VCC, and this connect to the VCC means there is no potential difference, so it will be not turned on. Okay, but the rest, for example, the rest are having 0 here, 0, 0, 0, so it is turned on because there is a potential difference, okay, between VCC and this. Enough potential difference to turn on the diode. Okay, so this is common anode. Okay, common cathode will be vice versa, opposite. Okay, you guys understand or not? I think my video explain this, I think. Okay, do you guys understand? Do you guys understand, or something that you don't understand, you can ask now. Because I'm not sure you, because I don't know you understand or not unless you ask me. No, no question. So I think it's okay. Okay, now we proceed to the answer. Okay, do you guys get the same answer? Okay, just now Nadira for the K-map only. How about the rest? Rak get the same answer. How about the rest? You get the same answer or not? As the schematic. Why is this? I now no. Or maybe I need to refresh. Okay, Hiba. What is the answer for the decoder? The decoder. Exercise 3. You guys share it or not? Okay, I check. Okay, no Shakira. No Shakira, do you get correct? I think it's correct here. The correct. ABCD. Okay. So it's correct. ABCDE. Okay. And then who else have done it? Because I cannot force you if you don't want to do. This is for you actually, not for me. Raf, have you done it? I cannot see, but it seems that you've not done it yet because it's not here. Am I correct, Raf? You're not for the exercise 3. Not yet, right? Who else? Who else that have done it? Oh, it's uploading. This one is previous. How about the rest? Najwa, mana Najwa? Depan ni. Syahira. Okay, please press now. I need to check because this is the only time I able to check whether you do it correctly or not. Because after this, no one will check you correct or not. You only get the cut marks or full mark. Okay, so you press first so that I can check whether the way you answering is correct or not. Okay, you do that until 3:45. I mean 3:40. 3:40. Okay. Because I need to check at least some of you or majority of you. Okay. And then question number 4 now. You do that until 3:40. Face your answer. Me, but I terbalik the one in your. What does it mean? Terbalik. What do you mean terbalik? Which one? This one? Oh no, cannot. It must be wait. Given the BCD to the 7 segment truth table. Okay. It's given here already, Joey. The question is given the BCD to, okay, this question is good kind of way that is confusing. It's like trapping the student if the student don't do carefully. Okay, so the question didn't mention whether it is common cathode or common anode. They didn't mention. However, they ask you to use that table. So indirectly, you must use or not? Means you must use. You must use the common element, not the communicated. If communicated, terbalik. If communicated, opposite. Understand, Joey? It's okay if you make mistake now. Don't make in the exam. Okay? Understand, Joey? Because it's mentioned, given this, and they want you to follow them. Means directly, you must use common element. Okay? Communicated, they didn't show in the module, but communicated is actually that's opposite. Or they didn't show in the module. Okay. Okay, I wait until 3:45. Okay. Then I will check and then we will go to the demultiplexer. Okay. I need to check at least 2 to 3 more students before I proceed. Because we learn from your friend mistake and we learn from each other. Okay. The more that I review, the more mistake we can see, the more that we can learn. Okay. Okay, now I can see the, okay, somebody else. Okay, refresh. You know, time passed by so fast, Joey and everyone else. Today you are first year. I know, no, this year you are first year. Next semester you already second year. And when the time passes so fast, you already graduate. Okay, so make use of the time and gather all the experience that you can have. Okay, so I will be attending the convocation. Okay, because I'm one of the lecturers that usually need to go to the convocation. Okay. So okay, let me see Nadira. Nadira, your answer not complete. Do you know why I say not complete? Nadira ke ni Nadira Akila ke Nadira saja ni? Sometimes you have name is almost similar. Like I think in my class there is 2 Akila, I think. Okay, so here Akila, Nadira, you know your answer is not complete, right? You know not? Apa yang tak complete? Nadira, apa yang tak complete? Nadira, apa yang complete? Yes, the diagram. So you didn't have this diagram. Okay. Okay. Wait. Okay. So Nadira, okay, this one regardless, maybe this one, okay, wait. Okay, so first you can look this one, okay. First, never mind, you can look this one. And then you see the command is actually B and also CD, okay. And then look this one, okay. So what she missed is that she didn't do the diagram. Okay, maybe the diagram is 2 marks. Because somebody else can make mistake in the diagram. So sometimes we have, for example, if this question is saying like 6 marks, for example, if 6 marks, so maybe 2 marks come from here, 2 marks come from here, 2 marks come from here. So if you didn't draw, you mean you lose 2 marks. And even if you draw, maybe your order is not correct. You draw, but order not correct means maybe you put A, B, C, D, E, F, G, for example, if it's correct. So you will, instead of getting 2, you get 1 mark. So it's important to get complete answer. I mean to give complete answer. Okay. Okay, Nur Najwa. Okay, correct. Kan? Nur Najwa, correct. Okay, correct. Shahira. Okay, correct. Who else? Who else? Osama. Yeah. Abe. Abe, you also lose, huh? You know, right? You what wrong? What mistake you made? You didn't have the diagram. Okay. Also the same. For you, Abe, the diagram. Regardless, this one is correct or not, but you already lose mark on the diagram. Who else? Who else did done it already? Osama? Yeah. Shakira already. Okay. Aina Shamini. What is this? Oh, no, this is previous question. Okay, so finish. So now we go to the next one is question number 4. Okay, first you need to know first multiplexer. Okay. Okay, tell me, don't look at Google, don't look at module. What pin, what is the important component and what is the important pin at the multiplexer? What is the main thing that when you see multiplexer, okay, multiplexer must have this, must have this, must have that. Okay, can you guys tell me what 3 things that multiplexer must have? Of course, they can be enable whatever, but I'm trying to say, what is 3 things, 3 that multiplexer must have, and something out of these 3 is actually differentiate multiplexer than other chip, because other chip doesn't have this. Only multiplexer and demultiplexer have. Okay. So what? Okay, Shaira say input, yes, input, but it's not complete, only one. Okay, Osama is correct. Means input, output, and selector data. Not selected, selector data. Not selected, selector data. Means it must have input data, selector data, and output data. So for example, if for multiplexer, okay. So okay, first we want to know multiplexer is less to many or many to less. Multiplexer, less to many or many to less. How about the rest? For some, many to less. Sometimes I want to check also module, maybe it can be wrong because I can keep on teaching without looking at the module, but I'm worried that module make mistake and you get wrong somewhere. Okay, so it's many to less. So it's many to less. The demultiplication is less to many. So for example, if you have imagine you have marks. Okay, we can name it as a marks. Marks, for example, marks. Okay, because it is many to less. For example, if we have 4. Okay, if we have 4 input, okay, input, then this is 4. Okay, and then you have because it's 2, in order to get 4 is actually 2 to the power of 2, and this 2 is actually the data selector. Okay, below, and we denote this as S1, S0. Okay, and then for multiplexer and demultiplexer, it is actually one output or one input. Okay, means for the multiplexer, yes, it's many to less, but less is actually just one. Okay, and the decoder will be just inverse, less to many, but it's always one because it's a multiplexer. Means or one in, if it's the multiplexer, one input. If the multiplexer, one output. So if you have 0, 0, okay, let's say I put this A, B, C, D. Let's say, let's say my selector input is I put 1, 0. So what is my output? Can you guys tell me? If my selector is 1, 0, what is my F? Don't look at module. It's important. I mean, it's important that we want to test your understanding. If the selector is 1, 0, what is the F? Don't look at module, try to guess. Because in exam doesn't have module with you. Other than Osama, it's okay to make mistake now, than to make mistake in the exam. Nadira, Atila, 1. Okay, how about the rest? Only 2. How about the rest? If the don't look at module, don't look at Google, test yourself whether you know or not. If the selector is 1, 0, what is the F? Given input A, B, C, D. How about the rest? Don't look at module, don't look Google because it's to test you whether you or not. No, not. Osama, Nadira, thank you. How about the rest? If the S1, S0 selector is 1, 0, then what is our output at F? Other than no, Diana's 1, 0, on 1. Okay. The rest, other than that, other than this 4%, can you guess? It's better you guess and you say you get it. Oh, I'm wrong. Then at least you learn something rather than you just wait. Maybe you're not going to learn that way. Okay. Other than these 2, other than this 4, how about the rest? Okay, so no Najwa correct. The only one correct. So that's why it's okay. It's learn now. Okay. So multiplexer is that okay. If we have for example, if we have a truth table, sometimes they call it function table. Okay. I think they use function table now here. Yeah. Yes, function table. It's not truth table, it's function table. Okay. So you have S1, then you have S0, then you have function. Okay, as the output. So you have a combination, 4 combination of selector. Okay. So if you get 0, 0 means the output will be A. If you 0, 1, okay, if you 0, 0, you will get output 0, A. And if it's 0, 1, it will be having output B. And if it's 1, 0, it will be output C. And if it's 1, 1, it's output D. So means if that time C is 1, for example, that time, let's say A, B, C, D during S1, you can have a lot. Actually, you can have a lot of table. It's like 6. Okay, but I don't want to make it complicated. For example, A, B, C, D is actually equals to, okay, this one is for your understanding. For example, 1, 0, 1, 1. Now we put the value. So because it's S1 and S0 is 1, 0, it will refer to C. Currently C is 0. So it will take the 0 value at the input, it will exhibit the C and is actually 0. Okay, understand? Understand? This is multiplexer. Demultiplexer is conversely. So make sure you read my video. Make sure you read my video. I mean, you watch my video and watch my slide. I explained about multiplexer actually already. Okay, understand? Those that make mistake, understand or not? Okay. Okay, so what is the question number 4? Okay, can you put your answer first? Number 4. Okay, 355 and T4, 355 and T4. Okay, put the question for number 4. Answer for number 4 at Padlet. After this class, you guys must where is the e-learning? As usual, after the class, please submit your answer at the forum. For example, at the forum. Where is the forum? Here. Okay, you click here. Then you submit. For example, just the same. For example, Nadira Akila. And then she put her file. Okay, here the tutorial. Okay, she put her file here. Then post to forum. Okay. Okay. You paste at the Padlet while I'm searching. I mean the answer. What is the answer? The answer. Okay, not that difficult. Okay, what is the question here? Question is about, okay. Now the question is about demultiplexer, means opposite of what I say. So means if multiplexer is many to one, so demultiplexer is one to many. So it's opposite. Okay. So this is 1 to 4 demultiplexer, means one input to one output. Okay. So it's connected. Okay. Connected to a 4-2 encoder. So it's actually you see every time I need to open and I need to screenshot. If it's class, the real class is easy. I just draw on the whiteboard. Okay, so now you have demultiplexer. Okay, you have demultiplexer demux. Okay, 1, 4. Okay, then connected to a 4-2 encoder. So means that you have 4 demultiplexer and with one input. Then after that you have 4 to 2 encoder. So you have encoder here. Means demultiplexer connected to the encoder. Okay, this one is 4-2. So I'm using mouse now. It's difficult. Touch screen is at my laptop, the other screen. So this one is encoder. And this one is the demultiplexer, demux. The way you write is demux. Okay. So determine the encoder output Y0. The encoder determine the encoder output Y0, Y1 means we already have Y0 and Y1. So when you tackle the question, make sure you read the question. Effective reading. Don't just read, okay, then you don't extract the information. While you're reading, you can extract the information. Okay, so this is Y0 and Y1, and this is demux, and this is encoder. Determine the encoder output Y0 and Y1 if I equals to 1, S1 is 0, S0 is 1. So means this is the multiplexer, means we have selector. Okay, we have selector of S0, S1, macam terbalik je. S1, S0. Yes, I know terbalik. That's why I want to check. S1, S0, okay? So determine the encoder output Y0 and Y1 if I equals to 1, okay? Means this is your I, input equals to 1, and S1, S0 is equals to S1 is 0 and is 1. Okay. Something like that. Okay. This question actually okay. How I'm going to test you guys? Sorry, the class is finished. You want to continue or what? Continue or what? You want to continue? I continue. If you want to leave, you leave. Because some students maybe have class at 4 to 5, or maybe some will complain that I will drag the time. Okay. If you want to learn, you stay. Okay. So so it is the input 1. So it's 0, 1. So let's say imagine I label imagine only I label A. Wait. A, B, C, D. Okay. So imagine this is demultiplier and selector is 0, 1 and the input is 1. Can you guys tell me what is ABCD? What is the value of ABCD? Can you tell me at the web chat? What is the ABCD? Given that the input is 1 and selector is 0, 1. What is the input? What is the input at ABCD? Not this, ABCD. Right, okay. How about the rest? Oh, sorry, I think I make you confused. Not that confused. I should be using proper label. Otherwise, it makes the student confused. Okay, wait. Okay, let's say, so I should put 0, I'll put 0, I'll put 1, I'll put 2, I'll put 3. Okay, so you will not be confused. They say, okay, this is better. Okay, so what I want to ask is actually what is the output now? Okay, what is the combination? Can you guess tell me? Joey 0010. Okay, the rest? The rest? Okay, so okay, the Diana 0010. Okay, others? Okay, actually, Joey, Diana, Abdullah, correct. So it is 0010 because it will flow accordingly. Okay, 01. So this one will be flow to here. The rest will be having 0. The one only be transferring to here. Okay, and then determine. Okay, then you have then you connect here. So it's 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay. So now what is the answer if this 0, 1, 0, 0? So what is your Y0 and Y1? Encoder. Okay, what is the Y0 and Y1? Okay, so wait, I show you directly the answer first. It's already like dragging you. I don't want to student to complain me, even though I want to drag because I want the teaching to be complete. But Some student maybe will complain that I will break the session, whatever. Any student, okay? You cannot satisfy everyone. Okay. So now mark your answer first. Okay. Mark your answer. I give around 2 minutes. Make sure all of this correct. Make sure all of this correct. So 0, 1, 0, 0, and then 0, 1. Okay. So now tell me, okay, I know you guys tired. I'm also tired. It's okay. Do you guys get the same answer or not? Few of you, can you tell me? Do you guys get the same answer? Because it's actually I already covered almost when I explaining just now. I just didn't mention the output only. Do you guys get the same? Mohammed, because you're also asking this question, do you get the same answer? I think the Muhammad Mashhur, I think the one, what is the name just now? Because there is many Muhammad, because Muhammad is an Islamic name, it's normal, many people use Muhammad. Muhammad Mashhur, my name didn't have Muhammad. My name is Raimi, maybe Arab people call Rami, I don't know, Rami, something like that. But my name is Muslim name also, okay? So, do you guys get the same answer? All of you? I mean, some of you guys get the same answer? Or you get different? Shakira, okay, how about the rest? Najwa, same. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, you get the same answer. Okay, so with that, we finish. But please, share your answer. Those that already done, share your answer. And those that didn't, please share also later. This is for your commitment, so that you will push yourself to do exercise. Okay, so share this to the forum. I will see those who share or not. Okay, so you can leave the class. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum. I will share the recorded later. Okay, those that have question can stay.